Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Ford Flex, and I know since it's a Ford, all the insecure Chevy people are going to jump into the comments and complain about a car that they don't even drive. It's true, I'm not a brand religious person, but General Motors people are the most insecure people in the entire car community. You'll never hear a Ford guy or a Dodge guy say something like, "I would never climb into a Ford. If I were walking and somebody stopped to pick me up, I wouldn't get in if they were driving a Ford." And they got those fruity little cheers like "effed over rebuilt Dodge" or "found on the road dead." The only thing missing is their pom-poms and their tutus. It's a weird group of people. Anyway, back to this thing. So the power steering pump sounds like this. Now the noise isn't even that bad. It's not really a problem. I would just drive the damn thing. And I know for a fact that if I truly want to get rid of that noise for good, I'm going to have to replace the power steering pump. But I was asked to do something that has never once worked in the history of Ford Flexes, and that is replace the power steering fluid. Which isn't going to fix it, but the customer's always right. Unless they suck air or were born to mothers or drive cars. Then they're usually not right at all. Damn, I was underneath this thing and that rocker buckled. I'm gonna do something else. Well, there's the problem. They probably ran it out of fluid and smoked the pump. This thing's a leaker. Alright, let's get this over with. Maybe when I'm done, they'll pay me to replace the power steering pump and that line over there. First thing I want to do is unbolt this coolant reservoir and move that aside. Got up today and I felt this pain that I can't explain. Oh, it's nothing strange. Like my friend is crying, or my dog just died, and I'm tired of being alive. Quick tip, sometimes a tight spot isn't as tight as you think. You might just need more extension. There we are. With that flopped over like that, we're looking at this right here. Now we just want to tie into that smaller line, that's the return line, and draw the fluid out while we put more in. You can also just flop that down there next to the engine mount if you have a pan to put underneath of it, and that'll do the same darn thing. There we go, something like that right there. I just plugged off where the return line goes into the reservoir, and I tied into the return line right here and ran it all the way over to this pan right there. Don't worry, it's supposed to be red. This car uses Mercon V for power steering fluid. Probably part of the problem. Then we'll just set this down like this, and the goal here is to keep adding fluid until clean fluid comes out of that return line. Never let it run dry though, because that's just going to make things worse. Let's get started. Just like that right there. Yummy. Good stuff. Whoa! We want to get a little ahead of it because I got to run in there and shut it off at one point. Alright, so that's one quart through. Now I'm going to hook the line up, fill it back up, and work the steering wheel back and forth. Then we're going to do it again. Wham, wham, wham. I'm not going to make you watch me flush it again. Let's just cut to the end result. Does anyone truly believe orange-scented brake cleaner is a good idea? Just asking for a friend. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I've always said, a fluid replacement is maintenance, not a repair. This thing needs a pump.